Hello, thanks for joining us. Mike Poling here from Lightwave. Appreciate you tuning in. We also have
Ariana, Lucas, hi.
So we just want to take a few minutes today. We have some new products we're going to be talking about that I mentioned in some other videos. Today we're going to be focusing on a new topical light infusion technology or application to use with your Lightwave system. So just want to take a few seconds to kind of recap some of the things I put out in the past. So if you haven't seen the other videos, please go find those. A lot of them are on our YouTube channel. If you type in Lightwave LED, you'll pop up on YouTube. You'll find our channel. If you go to our Facebook page, there's a video section. You'll see the videos in there. So we've reviewed a lot of equipment, some other products here over the last couple weeks, and we're going to keep doing that. So we'll hopefully get you good information so you know what's going on. But today, it's going to be focused on a topical infusion application. So for those of you who are new to Lightwave, thank you for joining us today. Lightwave is based in Phoenix, Arizona. We started back in 2002. We have a few different technologies and different products and equipment we offer, but we do everything here in Phoenix. We design, manufacture. So, been in the business a long time. We're really good about making sure we offer high quality, professional grade products. So for those of you familiar with LED therapy, it's different than topical light infusion. All of our equipment, doesn't matter which model you get from us, we'll have the Lightwave LED therapy technology and the topical light infusion. And the big difference is, and I'll just do a quick little summary for those of you who are new to it, and we'll put a link in the notes here or in on the video so you can kind of take a look online. LED therapy is all about light stimulating skin or tissue or cells. So light penetrates in and they're absorbed on a cellular level and they create a change, increase metabolism, help repair and heal. Well, topical light infusion is different. Even though it looks similar, we're using light, we're kind of broadcasting it on an area of the body, we're actually introducing a topical involved with that. So we're putting a layer in between, if you want to think of it like that. And what happens with the light is actually interacting with the topical instead of the skin directly. And it's all about infusion. We're trying to drive that topical in. And we have several different applications, and there's different settings and different wavelengths and different methods to do that. So each formulation of topical or skincare that we have on the topical infusion technology has a special setting of light that corresponds directly with it. And so today we're going to kind of talk about a new one that we're just getting ready to roll out. This is kind of a pre-release. This is, for those of you who are watching our videos, get a little head start on everybody else. But that's what we're going to talk about and focus on today. So, Ariana, you want to kind of jump in?
Yeah, we are introducing our new Pro Power C topical light infusion treatment. This is actually it's going to be a starter treatment to the Platinum C that we released about a month ago. And what's nice about it is now you're gonna get to do this 24-day system in one treatment. That's how highly concentrated it is. And it's going to target fine lines, wrinkles, pigmentation, and uneven skin tone and texture. Has highly concentrated power, pure vitamin C spheres, 80%, blended with hyaluronic acid, septatomic N3 active mineral complex, and a superhero antioxidant that your skin needs to glow, which is called the glutathione.
Thione, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of big words in there. Love that. I'm not a skincare genius. I like LED, but I'm getting stronger in the skincare side. So some of the benefits of this particular product, and like Ariana mentioned, we have a retail component. This is and what we're gonna show you today is the professional component. I'll bust this open here in a second so you can see the retail. And the whole premise of what we're doing with the topical infusion is we're trying to give a level of treatment that they can't get at home because they don't have the equipment or the products. That's something that you're gonna provide. But we always want them to be on top of the skincare game and helping us at home by following up with good skincare regimen. So we have an at-home component and a professional component. So benefits for the topical infusion, the Pro Power C, are going to be refined skin tone, helps brighten the skin. The complexion improves the radiancy. Some of the other ones are helps with elasticity, helps tighten that skin. Visible diminution of fine lines and wrinkles, so you can use this in the entire face. This is not just a spot treatment. And it has the vitamin C in there, which everybody knows is a super strong, potent antioxidant. And the great part about how we're doing it is our vitamin C is manufactured in a particular way that helps it last a long time, because vitamin C stability is always a challenge. We've dealt with that in other formulations. We really wanted a high percentage. So what we're able to do is squeeze at least let's say about 80% vitamin C into these little spheres or balls or whatever you want to call them. These are really the key to it, and there's a few different components we'll go through here in a second and give you a little bit more insight on. So this is going to be great treatment. There is no downtime. Safe for all skin types. Can be used year-round. So you don't have to worry about if somebody comes in and does treatment, they're going to have any downtime, irritation, redness. Now some people are a little more sensitive to vitamin C. They might notice a little flushness for a few minutes to a half hour. It's going to be pretty mild. So if you have somebody with really fair skin type, or in the past has had a little reaction to vitamin C, maybe just do a small area, just kind of see how it looks first. So packaging wise, this comes in the professional packaging. This is one of our Topical Light Infusion boxes. This one has 5 applications built into it, and so you can see it there. Everything is pre-dosed and basically ready to go for you. So you'll see that there's 5 vials here that she was just showing you with the sphere, and there's 5 syringes, and then in the bottom here there's 5 of the masks. So we're going to kind of go through and kind of give you some idea what that looks like and how to use that. We're also offering a new product pre-order promotion. It's $31 off the normal price, so it saves you quite a bit of money as far as ordering this. So your per treatment cost goes down significantly. So it's a good opportunity if you're looking to jump on, get something new, exciting. Those new protocols are always big. This is something to look into. So you want to run through the 3 different components? Just I know you kind of started to, but
oh sure, yeah. So the first step of this application process, so you're going to be breaking apart this vitamin C sphere with the spatula that's included with your your
kit.
Yeah, your kit.
Did you break it up? Did you have the spatula?
I'm breaking it up right now.
Okay.
As you can see.
And then while you're doing that, I'll show you my hand. It's a little hard to see sometimes, but these little spheres are really light. They're like a little cotton ball, but they're very fragile too. So if I just press on it, you can see here now it turns into powder. So that's what we're trying to accomplish in the little vial there. And there's usually a little white spatula actually we use. It's not in this kit. We must have dropped it. There's a white spatula be in there that's a little bit longer and easier. So you'll crush it up and get it to like a powder form, as you'll see right there in my hand. So the next step, go ahead.
Next up, you're going to be dispensing the activator into your little folder right here, your little jar.
So the activator is important. It's a hyaluronic base. It's got the subatomic in there. It's got also, we got some growth factors, and that's going to help liquefy it. So we keep them separate intentionally. We have the dried sphere, we have the wet applicator. We bring the 2 together. We make our mixture, our concoction. So like she just did, she broke it up, she injected it, or put the activator in there, and so now.
So after it's mixed together, you can use the same syringe to pull the product out of the jar.
Perfect.
And then you're going to either apply with your fingertips, gloves, fan brush. You can just, yeah, go right ahead.
So this is our guinea pig today. So we're not sure if it's a he or she, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. So this is enough to do the entire face and most of the neck area. So what we're going to do is, like Ariana was saying, you can inject this into your hand if you have your gloves on a little bit at a time. Use your fingers, and you want to give it just a nice wet layer. Okay, so just spread it around. You can massage it in a little bit, get all the nooks and crannies, the nose, the head. So get this all on a nice wet layer. Get that. So we can do the neck. The next step is a mask, and Ariana will kind of talk about that, but as the mask is really geared towards the face region. If you want to kind of go through that, I'll finish applying. And there's quite a bit in here. As you can see, I have a whole bunch on there. Good.
So the ingredients that are in your activator are the septatomic M3, the glutathione, and your growth factors. It also has the cholesterol growth factor, and again, that's mixed with the vitamin C spheres. So this is going to be your hyaluronic acid gel mask.
So it's a high concentrate hyaluronic acid in there. This has the mask itself is a gel base, and it has 2 layers, so it's like a sandwich. You'll have your outer layers. We're going to remove those. It's a little bit slick. You know, you want to hold it gently because if it rolls over on itself, it likes to fold over a little bit. So just kind of get it up and maybe hold it and then apply it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking.
You can take the other layer up. Yeah. There you go. As you can see there, I'm not sure how well it shows up on the video. That's the other layer. Perfect. And when you get it, they'll have 2 eye holes, nose hole, and mouth hole, like your typical mask that you probably use, you know, a few hundred times. They are fairly durable, so they don't just fall apart. And we'll lay it on the skin here, and we'll kind of rearrange this. You can pick it up, you know, find the right spots. Boom, boom, boom. And then just smooth it out a little bit the best you can. And also don't forget, you're going to still use your eye protection, so you can put your eye protection right over these, whether you're using plastic or metal goggles or even disposable eye shields, whatever you might prefer. And you can, there is sometimes a little bit of excess fluids in here. You can take the fluids out of this packet here that the mask came in, and you can just wipe those. You can see my hand's really wet from just sticking it in here. You can wipe that on the the neck, and then maybe even the décolleté, depending on, you know, the size of the person. So our coverage area on our panels is going to be quite large, and we'll show you that here in a second. So simple as that. Go ahead.
It is also recommended that the skin is pre-treated with a dose of IR LED light prior to the infusion. This will allow for a more concentrated uptake of the nutrients that are found in the ingredients. However, we didn't do that right now. But
We jumped ahead.
We jumped a little ahead, but now during the pause time we applied the product, and it's now going to go under 12 minutes of pulse red.
Yeah, like Ariana was saying, all of our topical infusion treatments are standalone. You can just do the infusion component, but we also have, our software is really smart and allows you to bring in the light wave LED side. So quite a few of the applications, you can utilize some red or infrared or whatever wavelength before you do the infusion to help complement that other one. So it's a two-stepper. You can do just the infusion on your own, like we were kind of going about, or you can bring in the light wave and do two-step again. It's going to add more time, so depending on what your system is, it could be, you know, that infrared step that we could do here today would be about 8 to 12 minutes, depending on the system you're using. The infusion step's about 12 minutes, so, you know, expect around, you know, about 20 to 24 minutes in duration for this particular protocol if you're doing both light wave and topical infusion. So now we're all ready to do the infusion step here. So now we're going to use the React 1200 just for simple reasons. It makes it real easy. We're going to take the panel, adjust it to the right height, you know, get the panel open and closed just enough, and place it over. I'll kind of turn this so you can kind of see here. There you go. That's a pretty good angle. So you can see here, panel's hitting about halfway down the neck, and it's doing even past the head. I could actually bring it down a little bit further. So we're almost getting the décolleté because the light will shoot out left and right as we go forward. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the infusion setting here. Get to that. It's going to be pretty bright, so you can see it online. See if the camera adjusts. So this will be 12 minutes of the red light, and this is a specialized pulsed red light that we're utilizing for this particular protocol. For those of you who've been using TLI in the past, you may notice we've used blue and other wavelengths. This particular one is red. The wavelength, the molecular weight of this particular topical application is lighter. It's a little bit smaller. We're able to drive it in with red light versus using blue light. So we're changing things up here a little bit just to kind of meet the needs of the particular application. So this will run for 12 minutes, and when it's done, simply, and I'll just stop this now. You can remove the panel and then take the mask off. And they may have a little residue, you know, and if they like to leave that on, that's fine. It might be around the nooks and crannies of the nose, the ears, the chin area, or you can lightly wipe that off. But like post-care, what would you recommend post-care after this?
Post-care, I would recommend the hydrating recovery gel along with the moisturizing antioxidant, or following with the moisturizing antioxidant. And then I would retail and that would be during the treatment. Okay, and then for retail, we plan to continue the treatment at home and to get even more benefits of the treatment. They can use the Platinum C Pro Collagen Kit. It's a 24-day kit. They would use kind of the same concept where they're going to be mixing vitamin C sphere along with an activator, and they would use that full vial within 4 days, and then they would switch to the second vial. There's 6 total in the kit, and it will last for 24 days.
Yeah, it's about 3, depending on how heavy each vial is about 3 days or so, so 24 to even up to 30 days, depending on how heavy they are with their product. So this one's all pre-dosed and very similar in nature. These are both available on the ABI skincare site, and Melanie will get links in the comment section for y'all on this, so you can check it out. This, right, like each one 6, the vials are pre-dosed in here. This does not have the gel mask, so this is more of a follow-up. It's still using a high percentage vitamin C, the freeze-dried spheres, in there as well. So it's very similar. Again, you're offering a little bit more. This is more of this is an in-office treatment. This is more of your follow-up treatment at home. So both are available, ready to go. What was the price on these again? I don't remember what these were.
Wholesale is $59. Your suggested retail is $125.
Yeah. So these are great for your clients to have, something in office. A lot of our offices also like to package this. This is a new product, but they've talked about packaging this and this as making it a whole treatment plan, that when they come in and they buy a series of the TLIs, this is part of it. So they get everything they need day one. It's a whole kit or regimen, which is a good marketing way to market it, so that you know that they're getting quality products at home. Anything else we need to cover? Got it all?
For our existing customers, if you do purchase this new TLI, we will send a updated or an update stick. I'm sorry, to update your programs on your machine.
Right. Right, and just so for those of you who aren't familiar with our equipment, all of our software is updatable. We have a little USB port in the side. We'll put a link on our website, and we'll send out a notice to everybody. You can download this update, or if you order it, we'll include a little USB stick, and then you just put that in the side of the unit, hit update, and it'll bring in the new settings, because right now they're not preloaded on the equipment as they leave here from the factory. So that's something we can do for you as well. But I think that's all I got. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, and the links will be on there, so if you're interested, give us a call. You can go to abiskincare.com, which is our skincare company, or call 866-999-6954. And if you have any questions or just want to place an order, we'll be sending out some emails too, so if you want to respond that way, that's great. If you're not getting our emails, please subscribe. And if you aren't on our Facebook page, haven't liked it or followed it, please make sure you do that on our Instagram, Facebook. We'll get links up there as well. So anyways, hope you all doing well. If you have any questions, appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, thank you. Have a good day.